Hey everyone, how's it going? Hassan here. I got another vlog for you today. This one is going to be video game related. So this is kind of a bit of a surprise in a way, maybe to some people. For those that don't know, I grew up on Nintendo. I mean, I pretty much, ever since I was little, the first handheld I had was a Game Boy Color. The first console was a Nintendo 64, and I've been getting Nintendo systems ever since. I grew up on Nintendo. I am a big Nintendo fanboy. I love Nintendo. I will probably always buy Nintendo systems and games and everything. They're just so much fun. I just absolutely love them. I think that's my favorite part about it. Just their games have this charm to it, and they're just so much fun. You know, I grew up on Nintendo. That being said, you know, over the past few years and so, I've gotten more accustomed to what else is out there. You know, I've learned more about those other systems, especially a couple of years ago when I was away from home at college. I had some roommates, and some of them had an Xbox 360, another had a PlayStation 3. So with my roommates, I kind of got to experience all these other systems as well. So I got to play a good amount of Xbox 360, like online, Xbox Live. Halo was great. For the PlayStation 3, I played a bunch of stuff. And there was a lot of good games, and I really started to understand what else is out there. I still love Nintendo. They're still like my favorites. I don't think that will ever change. But I realized that there's still so much other good stuff out there. And for the longest time, I just could not afford to buy another system, just being a college student and everything. And so I said, you know what? Sony over the years has kind of impressed me. They've really started to do better and better, and their games have actually started to appeal to me much more over the past few years. They've had a lot of really cool stuff, and they're actually doing a lot of more innovative things too as well, especially with the Project Morpheus virtual reality stuff coming out in the future. So I've always thought about buying a Sony system. I did get a PlayStation Portable, a PSP for my roommate. He had his old PSP sold to me for like 20 bucks. And the PSP wasn't that great, but it at least got me somewhat more intrigued by what Sony had to offer. And, you know, the PlayStation 3 was so much fun. I figured, you know what? One day I will buy a PlayStation 3. And especially once they announced the PlayStation 4 and how it cannot play PlayStation 3 games, I figured, you know what? I will buy a PS3 one day. I didn't know when that day was because I wanted the price to go down. I wanted to kind of wait a while. But I can say now that today is the day that I am now proud owner of the PlayStation 3. So there you go, I now have a PlayStation 3. I knew this day would come. I didn't know when it would come, but I knew it would one day. I know a lot of people in the comments are going to be like, but a PlayStation 4 is out, you should have got that. I can't afford to be buying all this, you know, expensive stuff right now. So the PS4 I will get in a couple of years. I think the PS4 looks great, but that's a couple of years down the road when the price of the system drops down, when a bunch of the games drop in price and everything. So I will get a PS4 eventually, but that's a couple of years down the road. And in the meantime, there's so many great PlayStation 3 games that I can play. Target had this awesome sale going on, and I couldn't resist, so I got a pretty good deal on this, and I figured, you know what, I had to pick it up. They only had a Lego Hobbit bundle and a Last of Us bundle, and I figured I've heard so many great things about The Last of Us. Naughty Dog makes some great games with Uncharted, so I had to get this. So this little vlog is going to be somewhat of an unboxing, but then I'm also going to talk about what I'm excited about with the PS3 and everything. Yeah, let me kind of adjust the camera slightly so you can see this a little bit more. So this is the box here. So it comes with the console, the controller, and the Last of Us game. 500 gigabyte console. Pretty cool. Really nice. So I'm sure a lot of people have already seen a PS3. This is nothing new. So I'm not really doing this unboxing to like, you know, as like the latest and greatest kind of thing. It's just more so I can kind of talk while I open it up and explain what I'm excited about. So yeah, let's do this. I also did get one other thing, by the way. I'll show you guys that now. Dun da da da! Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, the Game of the Year edition. I have played Uncharted 1 and 2. I played the single player campaigns. As well as I played a lot of the multiplayer Uncharted 2. That was so much fun. So I figured, you know what? I got to get Uncharted 3. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I'd love to play online. I will get Uncharted 1 and 2 eventually, but I did want to pick up Uncharted 3 so I could play online. Because that, oh man, Uncharted 2, so many great times playing online with my roommates. That game was so much fun. So those are some of the games I'm excited about. Uncharted was pretty cool. Infamous was neat. Little Big Planet, Motorstorm. Yeah, I don't know. I guess now I can get one of the new Assassin's Creed games coming out since it's not going to be on Nintendo platforms. And yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of other stuff. Maybe GTA I can even possibly get. But yeah. Let's open this up. Dun, da, da, da. It's a box within a box. All right. So, move that to the side. So here is the other box inside with the actual PS3. So this is pretty cool. And the back just shows a couple of other games and stuff as well. So yeah, this should be fun. I do have a PSN ID. I believe it's DarkWish07, so you can add me. I still have to figure out all my login details to get back into it. So yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I'm excited to also try out, possibly, if I get like the camera, was the PlayStation Eye, and then the PS Move, and try out some of those things as well. There's so much that I can try out, and now that like games will probably be cheaper and everything, that's what I'm really excited about. I know that they announced something with the Gaikai streaming for PS4 eventually to do PS3 games and everything, but it seemed like it was more like a subscription service, and I figured, you know what? I don't know when I'm going to actually get that PS4, and I don't know how much the cost didn't seem that would be that great, so I figured why not just invest in a PS3 right now for a good deal, so yeah. So here we go. First things first, we have the controller right here. Let's open this up. This is the DualShock 3 and 6-axis controller. Very cool. So I've used these plenty, and yeah, I mean they're decent. They're nice. Nothing too crazy about them. They're pretty comfortable. I do like the PS3 controller. I think it is pretty nice. And I like the DualShock 4 even more as well. I believe I read somewhere that the DualShock 4 can be used with the PS3 also. So if that's the case, then if I invest in more controllers, I may just get a DualShock 4. That way I can use it for PS4 as well. What do we got here? Some USB cable something. So there's that. And composite cables. What is this nonsense? Composite cables. I'm guessing it doesn't come with HDMI because I remember, yep, here's the power cable. A lot of people surprised when Wii U did come with one, so I might have to invest in another HDMI cable. I'm sure I have a spare one for now. But yeah, let's get this system and everything out of here. Oh, the game is in here too. So here it is, The Last of Us. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I've heard a lot of great things about it. Oh, there's multiplayer for this too? I did not know that. That is interesting. Pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, dun da da da. This will replace the Blu-ray player that I have in my room. It's a Sony Blu-ray player. But now I can give that to maybe my sister or somebody, and I can use this. There's your quick start guide and everything. But this right here is the console. Alright, decent weight. I mean, nothing too fancy. It's not too huge or anything. Ooh, look at that. Look at this. PS3. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's do a little zoom in on this. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. So, 2 USB ports, everything. I think my roommate had like the original PS3 or something, not this slim version of it. I mean, the design's okay. I'm not like, a huge fan of the design, but I'm not hating against it either. It's nothing bad either. And then the back has got a couple things as well. HDMI out, a couple different things, but yeah, PS3, ooh, I'm sure it's going to be a fingerprint magnet because it's glossy black, but that's all right. So yeah, I'm excited about this to kind of hook it up and get things set. Should be fun. So that's probably what I'll be doing today, getting things set up and figuring out, or trying to remember what my PSN ID was. Because I bought a couple things on the PSP with it, so I'll have to double check. Let's open up the games as well, just so we can kind of see what this is all about. So yeah, I am very excited. If you guys have any recommendations on specific games, post them in the comments below. I will let you know this. I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of RPGs. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not a fan of simulation racing games, but I'm a fan of like arcade racing games, but not like Gran Turismo. I really don't care for simulation racing games. Let's see. So no, I don't know. I guess I'm open to like a bunch of things, but there's certain types of games that I know that I probably wouldn't like. But some of these things, like I'll tell you, I told you what I do like. Uncharted was pretty good. I really like that. Little Big Planet, God of War, Motorstorm, Infamous. Yeah, I'm sure I haven't really tried Ratchet and Clank, but I'll probably try that. That should be good. Let's open up Uncharted here. There's just so much other, good stuff that I could get. And me being a Harry Potter fan, maybe I'll look into that Wonder Book thing, because there's like that Book of Spells, right? So let me, I'll have to do some research on that to see how much it costs and if that's all worth it and everything. But big Harry Potter fan, so I might get that. Here it is. Look at this. Uncharted 3 Game of the Year Edition. So that's that. I kind of want to do this little unboxing and tell you guys I now have a PlayStation 3. So I don't only own Nintendo exclusive systems. I mean, I had a PSP before, but now it's official. I have a PlayStation 3. And I'm very excited to see, what this thing has to offer. Should be fun. It'll keep me busy for the next few years. Wii U and PS3 until eventually I get that PS4. So again, if you guys have any game recommendations, please post them in the comments below. Any cool tips or tricks or anything. I'm thinking about getting PlayStation Plus, so let me know if that's worth it or not. Add me as well. I believe my PSN ID is darkwish07, so you can go ahead and add me. If it's not, then if that exists, then some random person will be getting a lot of friend requests, so there's that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. I'll set this up and I'll probably play one of these two games tonight or something and just try it out. So that's that. I am now a PlayStation 3 owner. So Sony, you have won me over. I knew this day would come eventually. And with Target's sale and everything, I could not resist. Now was the time. And I'm excited. So that's that. So PlayStation 3, yay! So that's that. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys later.